Hi, this is Joy Haynes of FestSaltLake, and I am in the Utah Film Center office sitting with Patrick Hubley of the Utah Film Center and also the programmer of the kids section of the Sundance Film Festival.
Hi, Joy.
Hi. And we are specifically here to talk about the 3 films that are in this year's lineup, 2 of which are premiering in Salt Lake.
Well, they're all screening in Salt Lake at some point, but the first screening on Saturday for Abe and the Elephant Queen, I believe, are both on Saturday.
That's their premieres, right, at Sundance?
So. Yep.
That's pretty exciting. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 3 films.
Yep.
They are...
Abe, which is a dramatic coming-of-age story that we're recommending for 12-year-olds and up. The Elephant Queen, which is a documentary film about a matriarch, an elephant matriarch and her herd. And then the third one's called The Witch Hunters, which is a wonderful film about a young boy with cerebral palsy from Serbia.
Oh, wow. So are any of these animated or?
No, these are all live action and documentary films.
Oh, they're all documentary films?
No. Well, the Elephant Queen is a documentary and the other 2 are live action.
Okay. Yeah. That's so interesting. That's quite a combination of films. I mean, I personally... every year in my top 5, there's always a kids movie. Is one of my favorites.
Great.
I think Always and Forever will be My Life as a Zucchini. But and last year Science Fair won the audience award for all of Sundance.
For the inaugural audience award.
That is, what a coup that must be.
Yeah, I feel. I was glad to be able to have presented it as part of the program, and I'm incredibly happy that the audiences loved it as much as they did.
And I think the point of that is, it's like these films aren't just for kids.
No,
they're for everybody, but they're also appropriate for kids.
I think that's the idea of good stories. Good storytelling transcend age. So, I think that the films that we show in the kids section, though, are geared towards younger audiences. They can be enjoyed by audiences of any age.
So you mentioned one film is appropriate for age 12 and up. Does that mean the other 2 are kind of all ages?
8 and up is what we're recommending. But, that's our best recommendation. We include in the program guide and online, there's sort of content warnings for why we recommended those ages.
So all of the kids' movies are showing at the library.
Yep.
2 of them are the premiere for that filmmaker at Sundance. Do you think that then the filmmakers will be present at the screenings?
Historically, they have been. So I think that at this point, I'm expecting the filmmakers and any cast members who are in town to be at the screenings. Okay, well, that's
awesome. We love it when they show up. Talkbacks are so much fun, especially with the kids, and they ask their questions.
Totally. So and I think that there's a great lineup of people. Actually, the filmmakers for the Elephant Queen are award-winning filmmakers. They've won Peabody and Emmy Awards, and the cinematography in this film is gorgeous. It's narrated by Chiwetel Ejiofor, so he's coming to the festival. We know because he has.
That'd be cool if he came to the screening.
It would be super cool. But he's directed a movie that's in the festival as well, so we know he's in town. For his screenings, and then Abe stars Noah Schnapp, who's part of the cast of Stranger Things. So I know he's going to be here, as are other cast members, the filmmaker from Brazil. And then for the Witch Hunters, I know for sure the director is going to be here. I'm not sure about the rest of the cast. Yeah.
That's so cool. So one more question. What is the submission process? Is it the same, or is it up to you to bring films that you just personally curate, or is there actually a submission process through Sundance?
It's both, actually. So I do research and reach out to film producers and directors around the world to ask them to send me their films for consideration. But other films come through the process, the submission process. So it works both ways.
How many movies do you watch to get 3?
I watch probably close to 50 to 60 movies.
Okay.
To get down to 3.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you do such a great job every year. I love the variety of the films. and that they have usually such an impact on me that I'm still thinking about them years later. So I'm really excited to see the kids' selections this year at Sundance.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you've enjoyed them so much, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say about this year's program.
Okay, well, we'll be talking about it next year when I tell you that one of those three was my favorite movie of this year's Sundance, I'm sure.
Or if we cross paths at some point over during the festival.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Yeah, totally.
All right, well, do not miss the kids' programming of Sundance. You will be sad if you do. They're at the Salt Lake City Library. Check the schedule and make sure you mix those in with your regular adult movies. And we'll see you at Sundance.